Hello everyone, welcome to Specialty Meds, your channel for gaining knowledge about the pharmaceutical industry and related topics. If you are a buyer or want to start a business with pharmaceutical products, you have to know what API is, and that is what we are discussing in detail today. So stay till the end and please subscribe to this channel to get updated with the pharmaceutical sector. What is API? API in the pharmaceutical field stands for Active Pharmaceutical Ingredient. They are the main ingredient in medicine which treats diseases and sometimes cure them as well. Other than API, medicine also has excipients that work for the API and help to treat diseases. In the pharmaceutical world, a drug is always recognized by its API. There are rules that requires all companies to write the name of the API on the drug package in a bigger font than the brand name. To create APIs, pharmaceutical companies have separate departments that do research work, studies, experiments and clinical trials in a lab environment following strict guidelines set by respected countries, governments and international health organizations under scientists and professionals who are experts in their respective fields. So to sum up this topic, API is the active ingredient any drug has, be it in any form, type or shape, which treats or cures diseases. Now let's understand types of API. To understand API more deeply, we need to know the types of API. It will give us an in-depth view of this topic. There are three major types of API that are manufactured by pharmaceutical companies. Let's understand them one by one. Synthetic API. Synthetic API is made of chemical reactions. There are certain chemicals by mixing and by working on them, synthetic APIs are created. Because no natural elements are used in this making, they are called synthetic. Most of the pharmaceutical medicines are based on synthetic API. Semi-synthetic API. Semi-synthetic API is a mixture of chemical and natural ingredients, or sometimes natural ingredients are synthesized to create API, and that is why it is called semi-synthetic API. Natural API, derived from natural elements called natural API. These types are rare and mostly seen in alternative medicines. There are very few pharmaceutical medicines that are based on natural APIs. Mostly all are synthetic or semi-synthetic APIs. Now let's understand examples of API. To understand with example what actually API is, we have to understand with the example of, let's say, paracetamol. Paracetamol is a synthetic API, and Panadol, Calpol, Tylenol, etc. are brands created based on pharmaceutical ingredient paracetamol. How is API created? Pharmaceutical manufacturing companies, by following these steps, create APIs, and based on that, many different medicines or drugs get created irrespective of their form. First, they need to create the API and then form it in different ways. Setting and assembly to manufacture, chemical synthesis, fermentation process, recombinant DNA, isolation and recovery from natural resources, and combination of any of the above two processes. How does API work in the human body? With excipients. When API enters the human body, it needs help to work and treat a disease, and excipients helps in many ways. It will become its vehicle for API to reach the infected area, help to treat, etc. API is the brain and excipients is the body, and they both work together to treat diseases as they enter any form of the drug. I hope this information might have cleared up your thoughts about what API is. We have tried to cover all the aspects of this topic. If you want to know more about it, you can write a comment below and we will answer your query. So that is it for today. I hope this information will be helpful for you. If you have any questions regarding our channel, the pharmaceutical sector or any other, please write them in the comment section. We answer all the questions and queries. I will come back with some other informative videos. Until then, like, share and subscribe to our channel. I am signing off for today. Have a nice day.